Now remember, one of the key factors that you're gonna have to realize when it comes to buying real estate is that it's gonna be determined on your real estate goals, your real estate strategy, and your real estate budget, and how much money you want to spend. Now, when we go through these 4 ways of buying real estate, you have to keep that in mind as you pick a strategy and find a strategy that you like. Now remember, we're only going through 4. So do your own research, look at out there to see if there's any other ways or options for you to buy real estate. But I'm just going through the main ones for this video. As always, it's your friend, your coach, your business partner, Delano Mccrory. Let's get started.
Alright. Jeez.
Now, the number 1 way, which is the most common way and a lot of people talk about, is the cash offer. A lot of times, people either save up money or they do different strategies to be able to buy real estate in cash. A lot of bigger corporations and different things like that, they also buy in cash. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons to buying in cash. One of the pros is you have the ability to cash flow on the property a lot sooner. If you're buying rental property or you're buying Airbnb spaces or short-term rentals, you have the ability to cash a lot quicker and a lot sooner without having to pay down a mortgage or different other fees. Also, another pro is that you're going to have less fees. You won't have to pay for a mortgage. You have either a tax fee or some type of maintenance fee that you have to uphold, but ultimately it's going to be a lot cheaper. Now, some of the cons of buying cash is, one, the process can be a lot longer for you to either save up or raise the capital in order to buy in cash. Sometimes you aren't going to be able to leverage the debt or the financials on the property because you already own it completely outright. But again, do your own research, look into it, and see what strategy you want to use. Now, number 2 is a loan product. There is a bunch of different loan products that you can use to actually get into real estate and be able to take advantages of those loan products. We're not going to be able to talk about all of them in this video, but if you guys are interested and you want me to do another video on it, go ahead and drop it in the comments now. But just to name a few, you have the DSCR loan, you have the FHA loan, you have the VA loan, you have a conventional loan, and you have the USDA loan. Now, a lot of these loans are really good for first-time users, new investors, or seasoned veterans who want to continue to utilize the programs and the different things that they offer. Now, a lot of the pros are that there is someone to guide you and walk you through the entire process of actually getting this loan set up, doing the different things and requirements that you need to actually complete them. A lot of them also offer creative or different low down payments that allow you to actually get into the property a lot cheaper. Some of the cons of these are the lengthy process that it does take to actually get approved. And then there's really tight eligibility lists and different things that you have to be in different subgroups in order to actually be approved. For example, the VA loan. If you're not in the military or haven't been in the military, you probably won't be able to have access to this actual loan. So that's just one of the cons and one of the different things. But again, there are so many out there. Do your research, kind of look up and see what fits your budget and what fits where you're trying to go with your portfolio. Number 3 is going to be partnerships. Now, there's so many different ways you can be creative with partnerships or leverage other people and use your skills in order to help somebody else. For example, if you already know somebody that owns real estate and you guys want to work out a deal where you go in and you put it up for a rental or use it for some type of other space or some other living situation, you can do that because they already own the property and then you guys can partner. Or if you want to have somebody that has cash and that you want to bring it to the table, or you have cash and you want to go and find someone else that's a little bit more savvy in real estate. Partnerships is a great way to get into real estate in pretty much all types of different means and different methods. This is a puzzle piece that you can fit and be creative with in order to get to where you want to be and accomplish your goals in real estate. Some of the pros are you're able to leverage these relationships and make it beneficial for both parties. This is going to take some type of a connection or some type of learning curve for you guys to start trusting each other, which is one of the cons. One of the cons is sometimes partnerships can be very sticky if two of the individuals don't want the same thing. It also can be sticky if you know the person and you haven't built up a relationship where you trust the person to actually go into business together. But partnerships can be really crucial and they can be very beneficial for real estate investors, especially if you're just starting out. Now, number 4, and my favorite method, is going to be seller financing. Now, a lot of you may not have heard of seller financing, so I'm going to go and describe it in a little bit of detail so that way you can understand it. Basically, how it works is when you're doing a seller financing deal is you go to the seller and you have the seller hold the deed to the actual property, and then you pay that seller agreed upon amount, either a monthly or yearly fee, until that deed is paid off in whatever amount you guys agree on. Now, I love this option a lot because it gives you the opportunity to, one, be creative, which we love using our creativity and we love figuring out different ways that we can best get into real estate, and seller financing is one of those ways. But it gives you the ability to negotiate terms that work best for you, but also is best for the seller. It also gives them different tax benefits and different things that they can utilize to actually jump over that hump of taxes and different other fees that they might have to pay versus a traditional either loan or using a realtor. Now, some of the cons with this go into the fact that this takes a lot of negotiating, and you're going to probably need a lot of attorney help or someone who's done a couple of deals in this to understand the process of what it actually takes. You also got to go and find people that are willing to do seller financing. But on the other end of that, some of the pros are, one, it allows you to get into property a lot cheaper than a lot of those other methods that I mentioned earlier would allow you to do. It also allows you to set terms that are favorable for you and the seller, and it allows you to get into the property a lot quicker than some of the traditional ways. Now, if you aren't familiar with seller financing and you're not comfortable with this one, there's a lot of great content out there where you can go and check, or books that you can go and check and read up on. If not, and you want to learn from me, go ahead and put it down in the comments and we'll make an entire video kind of breaking down seller financing. I am actually pursuing a lot of these deals in seller financing and putting contracts and different offers out there because this is one of the strategies that I love a lot. The other strategy that I love that was mentioned before is the loan products. I'm going to be doing a separate video because I'm walking through the process of actually securing one of these loans with an actual mortgage broker. So we'll be talking about those in a couple of other videos. So those are the 4 ways to actually get into real estate. Now I want you guys to go ahead and comment below which one was your favorite and which one you're most likely to use. And if I left any out, go ahead and feel free to drop those in the comments as well. Guys, listen, we're all about building a community and working together to make our dreams come true. You guys are a key process into this. So tell me what you guys want to see and what other things you guys want to work on when it comes to building your business, and I'll talk about it in future videos. But until then, check out some of these other videos. I think you guys will like them and they'll be beneficial to you building your team and building your business and your brand. And as always, let's get to work.